Right. Nope. No. No, doesn't want to play. Well, it says it's online. Oh. Right, we've got a play button. Hello. Right, we appear to have fixed it. Refresh your screens, folks. Fixed it. Refresh your screens. Can guys on Twitch and Facebook just tell people to refresh their screens? And yeah, everyone's saying there I am. Right, there we go. Sorry, guys. Let's give them a moment. Oh, thank you, YouTube. Right, let's get people coming in. Right, we've fixed it, folks. The beard's gone. Yes, the beard is gone. Hello. Why is the beard gone? Right. The beard has gone because it was very grey, yeah? And been going through a lot of changes recently with wrapping up the book and everything, and this whole book adventure and everything, you know. As the stress is coming off, yeah, life is changing and that sort of stuff. And one of the things I realised was I looked old. Yeah, and I felt old. And I realised, yeah, I mean, I had a white beard. There wasn't a tiny single dark hair in it. And that's not from old age. That's from the past 5 years of stress. You know what I mean? Yeah? And it was like, I'm waking up feeling old. So I just thought, you know what? Let's have a look what you really look like under there. And so, trimmed it off. The book is not completely done yet. We're still wrapping bits up. But it's looking bloody good. And I'm in a good place, so that's the main thing. So I suppose I better tell you what's going on. Right, since all you YouTubers are back, right. First off, yeah, the boy has convinced me to get into Kill Team. We're kind of convinced each other. So I've got some Kill Team scenery here. I've got his models. He's playing the Tau team, but he wants to play his orcs. Oh, this is Kez. What's going on? Hey, Doc, I'm live streaming. Oh, hey, dude, you alright? Did it? Absolutely chuffed for you, mate. Absolutely chuffed. Listen, look, love you, lad. Catch you later. Bye. Right, apologies, guys. The lad had his first date tonight at the cinema, and that was just him ringing me back, you know, telling me he was okay and that he loved me and it went great. So, really chuffed on that one. Yes, for those of you who were on YouTube and didn't get the initial feed, I've only nipped into the studio today, really, just to potter around. It's been a daddy sort of weekend because it's been Willow's birthday. Now, we've been out, they've done all sorts of stuff, we've had a brilliant time. But, we went to the theatre last night, yeah, and, what do you call it? Went to the New Vic Theatre, went to see The Prince and the Pauper. Yeah, it's one of the local theatres, and it's a theatre in the round. So it's the one where the actors sort of get up and run round and run up the aisles and run round, you know, as various scenes are going on. And obviously it's a bit of a panto because it's The Prince and the Pauper. I got to the second scene, and there's this one bit in the play where there's a group of actors in the play, yeah, who are putting on a play to show the guards, the royal guards, that they're actors. Okay, so it's actors playing actors doing a play within a play. Yeah, very Macbeth. Was it Macbeth? I think it was. Yeah, but anyway, there was this one bit was as just before they were starting the play, the guards were running around going, "Ooh, ooh, ooh, has anyone got any food?" you know, having a joke with the kids in the audience, that sort of thing. Anyway, Willow shoots her hand up. So this guard comes along and he runs up the aisle, runs around the back of us. Yeah, comes up to Willow and goes, "Oh, have you got food?" He goes, "What have you got?" And Willow, being Willow, pulls out, yeah, this sort of like 6-pack of Oreos unsealed out of like a hoodie. Yeah. And so, what you call it? And so she passes it to him and he was sort of startled because he wasn't expecting to get the food. And he goes, "Can I have these?" And I just went, "Fill your boots, mate." Yeah. And he was like, "All right then." Yeah. So he runs back down, and for sort of like the 2-3 minutes that the actors on the stage were putting on the play for the guards, he's sitting there, yeah, on the edge of the stage in his dress completely, you know, in his guard's uniform and everything, watching the play, popping open this bag of Oreos, and he's popping them apart and eating the other one, and he's showing them, yeah. And there were 2 guys who played the sort of the guards. Okay, always played the guards, and his mate is sort of across the audience, across the stage at the other, sitting at the other side, you know, watching the play, yeah, and he's waving the Oreos at his mate to take the money, yeah, and he's turning around and he's waving at Willow and he's winking at her. Oh, it made our night. We had a brilliant time. Yeah, Dylan's saying, "Can see you on Facebook but can't hear you until the wife leaves the room." Still nothing on YouTube. Just tell people to refresh. Yeah, that's the best I can do, guys. I know I'm transmitting and everything's good this side. But yeah, we were howling. I mean, we were absolutely howling. We were in tears. It was a brilliant night. Right. Moving on, I have to talk about merch. Yeah. Mel's got... I've got to say, yeah, it's nice stuff from Teespring. You know when, because I mean, I hadn't actually seen it, and I was hoping that, you know, it's not going to be tat, is it? You know what I mean? It's clothes, because I actually like wearing my merch. I mean, you know, I wear my YouTube, the various jumpers and things I've had over the years, and now I've got proper merch. I wanted to wear it. I've got to say, it's really nice and lovely and warm. Now, if you are interested in merch, the links should be directly underneath. There should be products on YouTube directly underneath. Yeah, remember, if you do buy merch, it is reasonably priced. I wasn't going to put like $20 on everything. I think we put like $2-3 on the base price of everything. So if you buy something, you buy me a digital pint. You know what I mean, as a thank you. Now, Jace has been, while I was over in Brussels. We haven't even talked about that Hero Guy, have we? That was good. While I was over in Brussels, I better get ready, and I better start actually prepping stuff. So I'm just chatting. So, while the Boasticle was in Brussels... How do you open this? Stop it. So anyway, what do you call it? Whilst I was in Brussels, what am I talking about? Jace, the Git, along with Tanya, the Git. I'm telling you, they conspired against me. Jace got Tanya to do some Christmas illustrations for Melly Christmas. Now, he's done merch for it. I haven't looked at it. I refuse to look at it. Don't buy it. Seriously. Yeah. Apparently there's one of there's one of the pullovers and there's socks, but there's like pullovers in there that are like full illustrations with me all over. Don't just I'm sure Jace is going to post the link in a minute. Yeah, but don't buy it. Listen, you're just going to encourage them for next year. Okay, so if you want to buy merch, these green ones, these are really nice. And there's 2 like brands. You can get the Everyone Loves a Terraniac, We're Good With Our Hands version. Or you can get the If in Doubt, Flock It version. Yeah? Don't start cheering. No. Don't start cheering Melly Christmas. Don't encourage them. Hey Mel, you aren't on YouTube. Bill, you got to refresh, mate. I am on YouTube. No point me telling him. One of you lot tell him. But listen, stop it. Good thing I'm a Grinch or I'd get it. See, Dickie? Proud of you, Dickie. Dickie's got the right idea. Listen, Dickie, if you do want to get something, green goes with Grinch. You know what I mean? Yeah, but don't encourage him. Apparently, it's only available till the 31st of December, so if you can just hold out. Just hold out. Let's stitch Mel up, and when I've got Mel... No! No! Don't be posting photos of Mel's merch. Right, tell you what. Okay? Right. Buy Mel's merch. Buy the hell out of it. Any profits from Mel's merch, yeah, that I make, yeah, over this month, just from the from the Melly Xmas, yeah, the Christmas stuff. If you're going to buy it, we're going to do something good with it. Yeah, there's a homeless charity, a distribution hub that's based on Spode site. Yeah, it's run by Derek, he's a really good, by Rog, he's a really good guy. Any of the profits from the Melly Xmas merch line over December, they're all going to them, okay? I still hate you, Jace, but if you're going to do it, we're going to do something good with it, okay? That's the deal. So, buy your Melly Xmas merch. God, I can't stop them. I might as well do something good with them, and I know what you lot are like. You're horrible to me. What did I ever do to you? I thought I was your friend. Right, there's socks and everything. Yeah? Buy them for gifts for people. Buy them for gifts for me. Yeah, seriously. In fact, Jace, do me a favour, go to the pricing on and put a couple of extra dollars on everything because it's for charity. Yeah? Right. Grab them now what at the price they are, but I'm going to tell you what, I'm going to up the price every live show. We'll add $2 to everything, every live show, and all the profits, yeah, they go to charity. End of. Okay? That's what I'm doing with the Melly Christmas stuff. I think that's fair. I don't want you to buy it anyway, you know what I mean? Seriously, because you're just going to encourage them. But if you're going to buy it, yeah, there's a homeless charity on Spode. Yeah, all the cash from that goes to watch the homeless charity. Okay? And we'll do some good with it. How's that? I hate you, Jace. Right. I'm getting texticles. Texticles. Yeah, Corb's fine. Right, I've got to do some airbrushing. Because I promised Corb, yeah, that I would paint up his dirty towel. His dirty, dirty, dirty towel. So, airbrushing tonight, guys. Water. Where's my water? High quality H2O. I need a new label on that. It's getting old. What's your favourite glue to reuse? I'll leave that to the comments. Mel, what colour flock would go with Melly Christmas merch? Do you know what? I actually think a green flock, a nice evergreen, would go well. You see, I like my dark greens. Also, yeah, we have mugs. Yeah, now this isn't mine. Mine's at home, but this is Jace's merch waiting for him. Look at that. Yeah, and it's two-sided. It's got Corbin Will on with a crack on. That's the Everyone Loves the Terraniac version. They come in multiple colours. Also, guys, when you're ordering clothes, depending on the US appears, different colours are available in different sizes. So if you're a particularly larger size, yeah, check through the colours. Yeah, you might find that your first colour isn't available in a large size. Yeah, other colours might be, so you might have to drop to a second choice. Yeah, and on top of that, obviously I'm sporting, what you call it? I'm sporting pullover. It is really nice and warm, actually. Yeah, and then I've got the t-shirt. That's really nice. Quite comfy to sleep in. Yeah. Jace, did you get the same one as me, or did you get the Flockit one? Oh no, he got the same one. And they are big sizes. I think that's an extra large. Is it? Yeah, XL. And that's got to be... How far across is that? Jesus wept. It's 26 inches across. I could sleep in that. I could pitch that as a tent. Then again, I'm a thin bloke. Getting fatter though. This past couple of weeks. And I've got a t-shirt as well. Do you know what? I avoided getting merch for years. It's been 5 years. But it does make me giggle. They are. Mel, are you doing a question in the chat? I'll do questions in the chat, Kat. Because it's a nice informal show. So have you got any questions, guys? And we can chat while I do a little bit of airbrushing and, you know, we have our normal sort of little giggle. Right. I can either not charge the phone or switch the heater off. Because I need my compressor. Phone's going to have to die. Right, I need to make sure that Chase's merch is there. I've got to get more merch and what do you call it? Tanya's doing this like a team photo. So we can have like, you know, the Terrain Essentials team. Mel, how was Brussels? Brussels was brilliant. Yeah, absolutely brilliant. It was an early jolly. Had to leave at 3 a.m. But got over there, flew over there, met the camera crew over there. Yeah. Who were making the sort of like marketing film for Brussels Airlines, because they were flying me over because they were filming like a marketing video. Yeah, and so, you know, that's how I was getting the free flight and a free hotel to so I could basically go over and meet Karim and thank him. And so so we spent ages filming. Then we went up to the first class lounge, and then in the first class lounge we went through to the platinum members suite. Jesus wept, how the other half live. I mean, I've never seen a toilet that lifts its own seat, never mind washes and blow dries your dangly bits for you. But it was rather refreshing. I'm telling you, different style. Very different style of life. But anyway, went through, prepped to meet Karim. Karim wasn't coming on shift until 2 o'clock. Okay, so it was sort of the last bit. Yeah, went to meet him. He didn't really recognise me at first, to be truthful. You know what I mean? But when I showed him the photo that I took of me and him after, he helped me when I collapsed with exhaustion. Yeah, when I was... Basically, if you don't know the story of Brussels and Karim, I was flying back from Adepticon. I'd been awake for about 30 hours. I collapsed with exhaustion at Brussels Airport. And this Karim bloke, who worked for Brussels Airlines, he looked after me. He bedded me down, took my kit, watched over me, woke me up and then got me to the plane. To make sure I didn't miss my flight back to the UK, because I was at Brussels for like a 9-hour layover. And so I wanted to go back and thank him. Yeah, and being a YouTuber and that sort of stuff, Brussels Airlines was, we'll work with you, Mel, on the basis that you have 10 times as many followers on YouTube as we do. Yeah, and so And so I went back over there, but spent the day filming with them, or all behind the scenes in the airport. Really different life, you know what I mean? Yeah, and then met him, and he didn't really recognise me. Once I showed him the photo, he his face lit up, and he immediately remembered, and we hit it off. So much so that I turned around and told him, because he works for Brussels Airlines, he gets free flights. I've said, listen, in the new year, when I'm done with all my work and I'm caught up, fly over to Manchester, stay over, and I'll put him up in Manchester, and I'll take him out in Manchester. So hopefully Karim's coming over to the UK, in the new year. So I mean, I took him a gift, but I want to thank him properly. So I'm going to take him out on the town. There you are. So anyway, yeah, that was Brussels. It was brilliant. I mean, I flew back and I was writing words by 2 o'clock. Mel, I'm 10 years old and love modelling. That's great, mate. That's really good. I mean, this is more of a grown-ups channel, so you should make sure that you've got a grown-up watching with you, because we do stuff which is mainly for grown-ups. I mean, there are little bits which work well for kids, and you can do. Yeah, but make sure if you're going to try any of this, you watch these videos with a grown-up, okay? Anyway, I've got my toy soldiers here. What type of airbrush do you have? I use a Patriot 105. Lovely little all-round airbrush. Oh, right. I need primer. Airbrush primer. Let's go for... These are Corbs. I don't know what colour he wants to go for, so... What colour is that? Grey. Grey's always a good colour for primer, isn't it? Ah. Right, I'm using the Badger Stylize airbrush. Shall we go shot down? Do you want to... In fact, no, we don't need for that. I'm just airbrushing. Right, question. I've sealed some barbed wire strands with watered down PVA. I think I've applied too much and now I have dried white film all over the ground scar. How do I get rid of it without reflocking? What you can do, okay, is put some drops of water on it, let it soak, yeah, and then just once it soaks, it'll reactivate the PVA. Then come along with a sponge or a little bit of tissue and just draw that off, and that'll take off the water and the excess PVA. You might have to do it twice, okay, but a couple of drops of water, let it soak in, reactivate the PVA, bit of tissue, bit of sponge, soak it up, but make sure you don't touch any of your flock. The other thing that you can do is you can just soak it again, let it reactivate, and just sprinkle a bit more flock over it. It's just that you've got a bit too much PVA for the amount of flock. So if you sprinkle a bit more flock on, you're good. Yeah? And then take a drink out of your flock it mug. I haven't got one. That would have been really good right now as marketing sort of stuff, wouldn't it? I'm not very good at this marketing sort of stuff. Right, I do need to check PayPals in case any of you guys are doing that thing. I might check Teespring as well, just in case. Right. Remember guys, if you do like the feed, you can donate down below. But I'm recommending you buy Melly Xmas merch. Yeah, because I'm giving the money to charity, so do that instead. Right, it doesn't look like anyone's donated, so that's cool. Well, it's not cool, but you know what I mean. I'm not missing anyone. I'm so good at this generating money online malarkey, aren't I? Right, your account. Come on, Teespring. Right, I think no one's bought any yet. I'm not sure. Analytics, that's it, isn't it? Are we on any sales? No sales tonight, that's good. I think no sales. Yeah. Actually, that's not right, is it? Guys, yeah, if you'd like to donate to charity and like Melly Xmas merch, the links are down below. Anyway, I've got some spray priming to do. You told us not to. It's for charity now. I told you I was giving the money to charity, and you're going to do it anyway. I know what you lot are like. You like teasing me. Yeah, that's a nice light grey. So, don't you hate priming grey models with grey? When you're like, have I missed a bit? Is there any difference between cork and acrylic frame sealant? There might be a few little differences, you know. The manufacturer, I mean, the base product will be an acrylic filler, yeah, but depending on its application, It can have UV resistance. It can have flexibility added. It can add a toughener added. What you really need to do is have a look at what its special properties is, what it's sold at, what is it good at, and that'll give you a hint. If you're really worried about, is this the same as this, yeah, just go to the manufacturer's website and do a search for the technical data safety sheet. Yeah, in the UK at least, any product that's sold that has chemicals in it has to have a technical data safety sheet which lists all its key ingredients. So you can always find out what's in something, yeah, by having a look at the technical data safety sheet. Yeah, I looked it up for Mod Podge. Main ingredient, PVA. Go check for yourself. Do you have a 3D printer? Not yet, but I want to get one in the new year. You gotta get the groin, haven't you? Groin and get the butt cheeks. Van done. I think. Mel, you prime using Zenith technique, black, grey, white. These are actually Corbin's models. Yeah, so, and he's going to use them. It's been ages since he's done any small scale painting, because he's normally just helped me with terrain and stuff. And so he wants to sort of pick out the details and see if he can get a bit better with detail painting. In the States they are called MSDS sheets. What does MSDS stand for? Just so I know for future when telling people. Get the groin and the butt cheeks. That needs to be on a t-shirt. Jace! Write it down, put it in the keep note, mate. I told Corbin I'll take them and I'll prime these models for him at the studio. He'll get them. He'll forget that what grade they were when he gave them to me. Yeah, and he'll be like, why didn't you prime them? And if you are watching, son, I am priming them for death at the hands of my Imperial Guard. Materials and safety data sheet. Right, so in the US it's materials and safety data sheet. In the UK it's just safety data sheet. Cone photo and paint PVA sand. What's the best ratio? If you're making a gloop, yeah, add the sand till the paint gets to the thickness of a McDonald's milkshake, and then thin it down with 1/5 PVA. Now that's a start. Obviously PVA's paints for different brands are different. Yeah, but that'll give you a good base to get it. If you're making a texture gloop, you want it sloppy but not runny. Sloppy things are always better than runny things. Right. Ba 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 ba. That's another one, Jace. See you later, JP. We use a whitewash on the minis. Tam's saying, Mel, it's MSDS in the UK too. Right. Oh, someone's bought a top. Who's bought that? I did see the alert. It is not on my feed. Jace, who bought that? Thank you. I haven't got the dinglings on this computer with being in the studio like at home. The alerts, I need to... After the new year, It's one of our tasks to set up and actually sort the live streams properly. Yeah, so we can do them properly. Odin, keep watching. I'm sure more shirts will become available. Oh, I'm sure they will. I'm sure. Especially with the way the team are doing it. The team. Yeah, that's Corb's leader guy. He's gone through the sprue and literally attached everything he physically can to the model. Mal, I won golden button today on Beast of War. I did for a dio I made. Wanted to say thanks. It's small, but a lot of what you taught me got into it. Awesome, Pagan! Do you know what? With being busy with the book, I haven't been keeping up with other channels and all that sort of stuff. I need to get back into that. Now things are wrapping up. But I'm really chuffed for you, mate. I'm really chuffed for you. Right. I've done those. Sorry I missed you in Brussels. Don't worry about it, dude. I'm sure I'll be back across again. I think a polo with the name above the pocket would be great. Sort of highbrow. What? Posh terrain tutory. And we don't really do posh terrain tutory on here, do we? You know what I mean? Oh, almost out of primer. I'm blowing dry. It's firing, but nothing's coming out. Just little spurts at the end. No, Mal, pulling on it harder won't make more come out. So has everyone got over Copter yet, or is that still being a drama? Enjoyed the digital pint, Mel. Can't say no to charity either. Nice one, Dickie. Nice one. Nice one, Dickie. Do. Much less drama. Now, if I get my work done, I will send you a 3D print files from Star Wars Lead and Display. No point without 3D printer, mate. But I'll be getting one in the new year, so we'll have a nose at it then. Right, let me get these done. Right, I've got to do these buggers. Drones. It's going to end up spinning around. That was a bad idea. Right, do them one way then the other. Do them from the top then. And we can do them from the bottom. One of the advantages to a company like Teespring is that they can have a variety of options because they print from order, not having to have a big inventory of any one thing. Yeah, most definitely. You know, we did look at the idea of, you know, doing them myself and shipping them myself, but it was just too much of a nightmare and you'd have to carry so much stock and stuff. Like, I just didn't think it was viable. Right, let's do the bottom of these. There we go. Yeesh. I think that needs to dry first. Oh, that was not supposed to happen like that. Right. And done. Wait, stuck to me. Right, they're all primed. Hey ho. Yeah, don't you hate wasting primer? Oh, right. We will have general release projects and then exclusive merch. Will we really? Does anyone want to talk about terrain? These moderators, between them and Tanya, they don't stop. Jay, so I'm going to be home tomorrow, so if you want to come up mine at the weekend, in the afternoon, you are very welcome, mate. Yeast, thick primer. Well, when I finally finish the project I'm working on, I want to build some trenches similar to the ones that you did. Any tips for 40k them up a bit? It's just the basic builds are exactly the same. All you're doing is you're swapping out you're swapping out all the woodwork that we did on the trench walls, you know, with the firing step and everything like that. You're just swapping that out mainly for corrugated card. You can get corrugated craft card, yeah. So use that for like corrugated iron, and then you know. It's bits for it's more metal and concrete, mate. For 40k. Remember to like spray, well not spray, but put loads of like debris around, bits of kit and that sort of stuff to tie it into the setting. Quickly. Oh. I think that's almost clean. Almost clean, he says. Oh, look. Yeah, that's good enough. That'll do. He hopes. Yeah, there we go. All clean. Time to decompress. Or should I switch it off for a second? How long we got? I've got these done now. I'm not having a late show tonight. I've got words to write tonight because I didn't get much work done this weekend. Yeah, so I thought, just come in, do at least an hour with you guys. So you know that I'm alive and I'm cracking on. Ugh. So, decompress. There we go. She is decompressing, sir. Check out Witchlot's video on 40k trenches for inspiration. As Mel says, replace the wood bits for metal concrete ones. I'll be doing loads of 40k stuff coming up, guys. I mean, that's why, Watchlet, that's why I've got this stuff. Yeah? And I've got a massive box of Ronnie's Battlezone stuff there. That Club loves putting terrain together. Absolutely loves it. So I'm just going to let him loose. And go, right boy, let's see what you can do. April 1st is April Fool's Day. Oh my, the things I could come up with. Why, what's what? 1st of April, what's special? Why are everyone talking about the 1st of April? Do I know something? Do you know something? Do we not know something? What are you guys planning? They worry me, you know. They do. Right, I need to put these guys away. They're good bits, aren't they? GW stuff is expensive though. I'm going to have to find a local store with a decent bit of discount if I want to build up, like, I want to do a Mechanicus fuel processing place, but it's going to be expensive, yeah, if I go the GW route, to be perfectly honest. Hence me going with battle zones. More embarrassing charity merch. We're plotting holiday merch for the year. Oh God. How did your Critical R bases turn out? Really nice. I'm throwing sand all over Jason's merch. I mean, the bonding on them didn't go brilliant. Yeah. But it does take a texture. You know what I mean? And they are perfectly flat. They are pretty solid. Yeah, you can break them when they're just flats like that. I think a bit of PVA will work well. What I really liked them, yeah, was the fact that, look how it looks like the rock's embedded in the ground. Do you know what I mean? Hello, by the way. Yeah, this is me beardless. But that's really nice. And they are quite tough and durable. I don't think they're I wouldn't recommend them for tournament play or club play where people are throwing things in boxes. Yeah, but I would most definitely recommend them for like home play. I'm going to do a video on it. We'll have a play with it. Yeah. We'll see if we can come up with something good. But overall, I think it's got potential for small scatters. April Fool t-shirts, Jace. Really? Jesus wept. See what I've got to put up with, folks? This is what I have to deal with. All I wanted to do was come along and make, no. Now I've got April Fool's, what you call it, merch. What the hell is April Fool's merch? Eh? Can anyone tell me that? Oh yeah, I've got a ton of Mantic stuff. This is my Battle Zones box. That's empty. That's empty. That's empty. That's got bits in. That's empty. That's empty. That ain't. About half the box full of sprues. So, I've got plenty to be keeping Corbin busy with his buildings. I mean, there's tons of stuff in here. There's loads of piping stuff as well, which is going to be really nice. So I'm hoping supplement this stuff with some 40k stuff. I've got some foreground stuff as well. Yeah, I'm hoping I want to try and mix and blend them and see if we can come up with something that works on all the different. You know what I mean? Oh, someone's buzzing me. Who's after me? Oh shit! Oh, sorry. Pardon my language. That's PayPal. Oh, PayPal's buzzing me to tell me I've paid Patron. Hey ho. Shut that down. Not planning on doing Mr. and Mrs. Terraniac shirts for Valentine. Oh, don't! Will you stop encouraging him? So yeah, got a ton of Battle Zone stuff. Now, if you've not seen the Battle Zone stuff before, yeah, it's this sort of stuff, but it's hard plastic and it's modular. They've got all sorts of cool little bits on it. Yeah, and the way it does is, the way it works is you put it together, you end up with stuff like that. Yeah, which is very 40k-ish. Yeah, obviously 40k's got its own sort of like gothic style, but I'm hoping I can incorporate the two pieces the two sets and somehow pull the style across. I'll tell you, the 40k stuff, the amount of detail on it. Do you know what I mean? It's beautiful stuff. I understand it. I mean, it's pricey. Yeah, but it's hard plastic and it's big. Yeah, but so much detail on it. I mean, you could lose a month on something like this. Yeah. I'm just seeing what you talk about all the bloody events. Stop it. So, we've got tons of Battlezone stuff. I'm thinking a few towers. Yeah, getting to make a few towers, and we'll do it that way. Right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up because I've done what I want to do. And to be perfectly honest, my bladder started screaming at me, and by the time I've run down to... I didn't go for a wee before I started the show, and it is cold in Spode. So by the time I've run down to the toilet and run back, I'll be wrapping up the show anyway, and I'm going to have to start running soon. Yeah, so I'm going to love you and leave you. Yeah, it's been a good show. We got the YouTube thing sorted. Back properly next weekend. I'm in the studio all Sunday next weekend, so I want to do I want to do a nice long show. Yeah, so in the meantime, I'm going to call it, because if I don't, I think I'm going to wet myself, to be perfectly honest, guys. So, listen, have a good one. I'll catch you soon. I'm going to have to go, guys. Catch you later.